content sports programs across the country. Follow us on our Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, or better still, on our app on Google or Play Store. For business purposes, you can contact us on these numbers. Intel Sports will remain Liberia's exclusive and best sports television station.
Good morning. Let me say welcome to our Mayweek edition of Sports Extract. We're going to talk about more things here on today. We will have the president of the National Fan Base Association of Liberia, Hilary Johnson, will be our guest this morning on the show. Where we should have had the Secretary General of FC Facel, John Wayne, who have been here this morning, but we keep communicating with him. But up to now, there's no response. I hope he's on his way and going to be here with us as well if having to return our call. In high gear, we are in high spirit in relations to the upcoming Liberia World Cup qualifier. 2 games to go. Can we get the 2 win and have the hope to go to the playoff and also qualify to the World Cup 2026? Can we still fight that one on with the current breed of player that we have? She may be aware last game played against Tunisia and Malawi, the absence of Samson Dwyer, the absence of Nick Jr., Nicholas Andrew, as well as the absence of some of our good players that we had our right back, led to the team not being able to get a win, but rather they was defeated to Tunis, and then we got a draw from Malawi. Can we still put out a better front as it takes this draw, which I believe with the current breed of player on the leg of Samson Dwyer, who have come into the squad to be able to control the squad with his commanding voice that we know him to be over the years. Samson can be able to put out a better fight for the national team, and we can be able to move forward as we will be able to win. Remember, we have 2 games to play that remain. 2 games to play. We will play Namibia here, and then we will go away to Equatorial Guinea. So can we be able to get a win on tomorrow at the Samarkand Sports Complex, or can we get a win at the Samarkand Sports Complex? Right after that, we go to Equatorial Guinea to fight for another win. I believe in our boys. The last time we played Equatorial Guinea here, we were defeated 1-0 to Equatorial Guinea. But fortunately for us, the 3 points were given to us based upon complaint filed by FIFA that an illegal player was used by Equatorial Guinea that gave Liberia the free 3 points that make us down to be third on the league table. Can we fight the fight more? Can we be able to put up more pressure, fight the boys of Tomo Kojo? Can they have the win? We are not here for just drawing down and saying this is our achievement, this is what we come for. Our team, our vision, Liberians are yearning for win. For so long, we yet to get a win at the Samarkand Sports Complex. Liberians would expect nothing less than a win on tomorrow, nothing less than a win on tomorrow. Hope that we'll fight, and every one of us will be able to support the national team, our boys. Let every Liberians make their way out of Samarkand Sports Complex. Let us cheer our boys of victory. We believe in this current breed of players that they can get a win on tomorrow. But if you ask me for our qualification to the World Cup, I don't trust that because we still have some hills to climb, some mountain that we need to climb in terms of Equatorial Guinea. We have very good start in terms of how to do the play, the players, the phone of the players, where they play, and where do our players play as well. So we'll talk about that as well, along with the fan-based president, Hillary Johnson. We'll go for this break. When we come back, we will introduce Hillary Johnson, and we'll also introduce some of the development. Today, at the SKD Gymnasium, the Big Five continue in the grand finals. The Big Five continue. The last gameplay was MPA Patton defeating LPRC others, and they just have a one win. With 4 to go, can Patton be able to defeat others to maintain them still, or to get 3 wins and just cut the entire thing short? Because when they get 3 wins in a row, there's no need to play for the remaining 2, because even LPRC others having to win, definitely Patton will be crowned champions of the 2025 season of the Liberia Basketball Association. We need to talk more. We need to put some pieces together. What is lacking for our national team? What do we expect to see? What have been the problem? The National League is expected to take on the 19th of this month, and we will have a lot of features across Liberia. Watanga will travel to Nima County. We will also have Heavy 11 going against FC Facel, and a lot of things will be able to get back in action as we return to the action sport, and we'll be able to see a lot of things happening at the level of the Liberia First Division League. These are some of the issues that will be happening as well. The National County Sportsmen, the euphoria is up. Everyone is preparing. Nima County, and we have this saying about Maryland County yet to get their coach when it comes to the keyboard team. And the last time we were told that Darius Ajifon was the coach of Maryland County. Later on, the county comment were released that they are yet to have a coach for the keyboard team. No one should come out and say the keyboard team have a coach for now. So we're going to talk more about that as well. And a lot of things going to be discussed here on Sports Extra on our midweek edition. My name is Elijah Pine. We'll go for this break. When we come back, we talk more.
Join the live conversation, the analysis, and discussions with the stakeholders, players, and fans live and direct on Intersports. Weekend Wrap comes your way every Saturday from 10 to 12 midday. Join your presenters, Elijah Pine and Edwin Batafoyan, live and exclusive on Intersports. The exclusive sports show is a 1-hour conversation with policymakers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the sporting sector. The exclusive sports show brings you face to face with those who make the news in the sporting sector of Liberia. Join your host, Julius Compton, every Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. for the program, The Exclusive Sports Show, live and direct on Intersports. It's new, factual, reliable, and professional. That's Sports Today on Intersports. Watch all of the actions, interviews with the athletes and experts in the sector on Liberia's exclusive sports online television, Intersports. Sports Sports News live on Intersports at these times. Join the live conversation, the analysis, and discussions with the stakeholders, players, and fans live and direct on Intersports. Weekend Wrap comes your way every Saturday from 10 to 12 midday.
So welcome back. Like I said, we will talk to the fan-based president of Liberia Football Association. As you may be aware, this organization has been in existence for about a year and a half now. They've been instrumental into their push, their support for Liberian football from the club team level to the national team level. They've been putting in their best, and they are always sacrificing in terms of what they do, in terms of being able to bring to speed of their support to the national team. I love that one way say they are not providing financial support to the national team, but their mobilization have always been so well in terms of their cheering at the national team games, their cheering as our national local leagues, venues, the way they appear, the thing they do, they help to promote the league, give the league a taste. In football, we refer to them as the 12th man. Today, we'll talk to Hilary Johnson. I think Hilary is on the line. Hilary, good morning, Hilary Johnson.
Good morning, my brother Elijah. I always call you Honorable Pan. Thank you for the great job you're always doing. You and your colleagues there at Intersport. It's a pleasure to be here always to give my input relating to sport.
Tell us, where are you currently as it relates to your present position?
I'm aware. I'm correct. Normally, many don't know what I do for a living.
I thought you were at the fan base office, because someone told me say you get new office now.
No, the office is actually on renovation. We wrote the FA to give us space for now at on a renovation, but I'm at my my area like providing food on the table for my family. There where I am right now.
No, okay. Welcome this morning, Liberia to play on tomorrow. We'll play Namibia. Tell us how are you guys mobilizing in order to put out your normal thing at the SKD?
Yeah, it is good. It is good always to have our national team in such a competition with the level of good image that we are having. Uh, FIFA Cup joining the starting 11 of FIFA. I think this kind of competition is very good for the country. So we understand, as I said, the different result, football, the way lose your job. We are our job to play Namibia. This is a game that we keep on. Even though our past game or result was never moved, and coming to this game is a very, very important thing for us. So we are very, very much joy and we excited to be there tomorrow.
Excited to be there tomorrow. How do you view Liberia chances of qualifying to the World Cup? Do you think we can make it to the World Cup or to the playoff?
Uh, looking at if it is only for us to go second place, winning Namibia tomorrow will not be an issue for us. We will win Namibia tomorrow because our own fate will be in our hands. Remember, we have done that different time when we felt. Talking about Togo, we went against Togo at 8 years where we were leading them 2-0 and then we drew with them 2-2. Talking about South Africa, we went to South Africa, we drew 2-2. We wanted to put up 1-0 win. We were also defeated at home. Looking at what happened in the past to Malawi, we were leading 0, and then we came at the end with. It is also something for us to look at and think about in going into tomorrow match because our whole life is life within our head, meaning we need to do everything to Namibia to defeat them. Even if it is 1-0, we should defeat them. Then they will be over on 1 point. Remember, they are, I think, 15 and we are 11. So we will go beyond them 1 point. But then the good thing about it, they will be traveling from here, they will be traveling to Tunisia, our group, because we will be going to Equatorial Guinea. Our hope of moving to the next stage is about us winning tomorrow. Then we can be able to have momentum to get the needed result and way to Equatorial.
Let's talk about this issue about fans going out of the field, and every time you go with specific color, the red, white, and blue. Uh, Talk about your decentralization process. How many people, in terms of your numbers, are we expected to see on tomorrow?
So the national family we are now at the we are close to 3 years and celebrating our second year anniversary and we are close to 3 years. So we will be expecting 3 years soon. So the digital process when you look for last year we got schools for schools for Mangi, they are top school group there started the mobile. We have more people involved because we Liberia have their play because the players will be on the field. Our role will be there to support our national team. Yes, we are doing now voluntarily because it is our country. We support club teams that are not even office. So why can we do that for our country? So we will be there in huge number tomorrow. Interestingly, we are trying our best. Currently, we are procure some uniform for our members, some of our members, and we want to separate the actual national cheering squad from the national fan base because sometimes You may have other people want to support the national team, but they are not into the instrumental area. They are not used to singing and dancing, but they have other way of supporting. So we need to identify our national cheering squad. 300 individual. We have that group then and make sure that they do also have the moral or financial support can support the national fan base from the back. Come again.
Do you have a group called the National Cheering Squad aside from the national fan base?
The national fan base is the mother body, and then we want to have the LNFA National Cheering Squad, meaning the national fan base will now go in house and get those passionate people who are there, who some are talented into playing instrument, singing, dancing. Because when we go to the stadium to support the national team, we want to be unified and we want to give our all for 90 minutes. So those who have that passion, the energy, and will be willing, we will work with them to kickstart the process. And at times go back, other people will join. Let me make you understand. The reason why you see Senegal, you see Ghana, you see their fan always in jubilant mood. Even if it will happen for Liberia, what is happening into their football arena, I mean, even banana people maybe not to step down, and so other people can take their job because they will see it more important. The teams are winning, other countries are winning. That's why you see their fans, some are even spending their own money to. So people sometimes want to criticize the football fans who are trying their best to support the national team. People even try to tell us that Liberia cannot go anywhere. Where are we wasting our time? But then we look at that as motivation, because if we were going to look at that, but now we are not going to celebrate our second year anniversary. So we are very well estimated and prepared to go into whatever challenges to stay with our national team and to make sure that we give our boss all the motivation for game 19, where the player will come in and go up. There where we will always want to be to support the national team.
Well, how do you view the national team so far? You watch the game here when we play Equatorial Guinea, got defeated 1-0, and you watch the team away to Tunisia, away to Malawi, and we're about to play Namibia. How do you view the national team currently?
I think the national team is progressing. I think it's progressing because when you look at the current national team, the first time this should be first time or one of the first time that we have many of our players. Many of the players will be coming from Europe, and in Europe they are coming from they are into a top class league. So it may not happen today, it may not happen tomorrow, but it is about to happen very soon, because I believe that our players are now moving into a bigger league. You see the legs of even those that went to the African teams are doing well. You see the legs of Edward Leno. You see our just recent player that traveled kind of school. You talk about Emmanuel. All those kids are going to be built within the next 1 to 2 years that we able to stay with them. We are not detailed. We understand that the national team have been challenged because many of our players, even the George we have been playing the George we are an only African Panama winner. He has no knowledge of academy, doing a football playing is our national team have been challenged yourself that up to the current player, many of the current players, they have no knowledge of being to grow from academic level, like coming from first grade, second grade, and graduate from 12th grade, graduate from university, and then you know what are you are going to do. So these are some of the things that our national team have been challenged on. But when you look at the current new faces of players, also the talent development scale that what FIFA is doing, also you see that the foundation are being built, and we just need to stand by it and motivate those players. Very soon we will get the needed result. But for the current national team, I think we can challenge Namibia tomorrow, knowing that winning Namibia a better chance, and it can also traumatize Namibia because when we were defeated going to Tunisia, you know that Tony is a different place to play, and they may feel traumatized, and Tunisia will defeat them more goals that we can be make use up to also tap them within goal difference or goal for also.
With all this money, the president of Liberia Fan Base Association, Hillary Johnson, talking about the team possibility. Let's talk about your favorite player on the team. Who do you think is a player to watch out for tomorrow?
Oh, honestly, I will, as a favorite president, I support everyone, but I'm just happy for the little ones. When I can see a player like, just I think a year ago, Emmanuel Foley. Emmanuel Foley just turned 18 or approaching 19. A player who used to be moving around with no hope or where he just trying to play with Ria Moja going to Watanga. He got the first time to Watanga. I think they won the league or they won the Orange Cup. And today he's living at a very tough league in Czech Republic, playing for Sparta Salzburg, who is also in the Champions League that will play Barcelona soon. I feel very proud. It's also a motivation to our players, to we the fan, to our nation, and then yeah, and then to our generation, more especially to the younger players, to put in more because I may not select a specific player, but I think to see a player like Emmanuel Foley, Devantier currently actively being called to the national team, it is not because of who know you, it is because of merit basis. I think I'm happy and very impressed to also put in more as a fan base president to encourage to celebrate those young people to give us the needed victory tomorrow.
To give her the needed victory tomorrow, how do you see the inclusion of some local players as well on the team? With now Michelle Green from Pinsville FC just been called to the national team. How do you see Michelle role?
Misha is good. Misha is good. Misha is good. For the past season, he been playing for Pinsville. Remember, he have been tested, winning the Orange Cup, going to CAF. He didn't go to CAF to be a spectator. He also played in one games. He have been into a bigger match in Liberia, and I think he's good. With the leg of him and Fedetano on the red back, I think it will be a challenging talk for them. We had short player like our veteran Solomon Grant. So looking at Michelle, height is now an issue for the role he's playing. But then it's all about the way in which he utilized the opportunity. I think it's also a motivation for him and also local players because for Michelle from Painesville to be called at the level of the national team at this time, I think he deserves it. And every other local players will like Jusu Ducle, Felitano. Yes, it's also a motivation for Ashley Williams coming back to the national team. When you look at his youthful call to the national team, he did a lot of good save. So calling back to the national team while he just signed a good contract with B Martin, I think it motivates to do more. You also have champion Wologisi goalkeeper, local bay. He also a very good guy trying to put, and the veteran also a very good goalkeeper for the team. So all those who are called from the local side, they are very good. I think their calling is very good, and the coach made a very good decision. So we will support them.
To Thomas Kojo, what will you tell him on today? What will you tell him concerning the game? You as a president of the fan base.
Yes, honestly, uh, at, at the Jets and again the Malawi game, I think the result of the 2-2 came from a technical how they call it, for a technical fault because we couldn't manage the game well. Our team going into or away match going into 2-0. After first half, we should have had a very good management of the game. So, but then I think they also because even the home team came with another plan. But then going into tomorrow match, I want to tell the coach he have our support. He should put the best on the field for Liberia, and he should also be able to manage the game from the first half to the second half. That we should be able to score not more than one goal. Let's score the 2 goals and be able to defend it at home. We cannot go away and score, and then every time we come at home, sometimes we be defeated 1-0 and so forth. But let us push to score home. Sometimes it put the opponent in a very dangerous position, because once the home team find the back of the net, they give the fan that momentum, even the players that momentum to be more motivated to do more at home. So I'm wishing the coach all the technical staff. I know they can do the job, and we are wishing them all the best.
You feel, Coach Elijah Johnson, how do you feel at times when you go on the field to watch the Lone Star play, and your entire team, the fan base association of Liberia, will go at the SKD to get 19 and get 18, and at the end of the day, you got defeated? How do you feel at times? What are some of the feedback that you got from your followers?
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes and it is nothing all time. No one want to be associated with defeat, but then in the loss of the game, it make it clear that you lost your jaw, or you it is on. You getting me?
Us about their Liberia business here. Every time we go to Liberia, Guinea, KBO. So we tired with the entire thing here. Do you sometimes get talks like that?
Many many days you feel fair, you see fair being very disenchanted, fair sometimes even when the leader, for you to see the Ghanaian, the Nigerian Ivorian putting in more to it, because they are doing it when they are down, always know. When they know that they will always come back, always win, or one of the ways. So they prepare putting in more time to their national team to motivate them. Yes, our fans can be disenchanted. Sometimes we carry the team and the team is down. Some people feel very bad. Some people cry. We have video that people can share tears and all, but then we always do our best. I remember doing Malawi game at home when we got either Malawi or Equatorial Guinea. It was Malawi under the rain. We were to game 10. After that game, we had other Liberian was protesting at the stadium. But our group, we also have the video. Our group went down the perimeter, helped the janitor, the cleaner there to clean the field and move and move. Even though we felt sad, but then I normally try to talk to them. Yes, they try to be different. We cannot be like the people who are protesting right now. Let's say we are identified. Let's go down and do this so that we cannot be captured within the negative side of the people who came that are not part of us. So that's how we went down. We clean up. But yes, we always receive that feedback. People feel disenchanted, and it is normal in football.
Has you been able to travel with the national team before as a fan base? Has it taken you to any of the away games?
Yes, we are working on that, but it has not yet happened. Normally we are very in contact with the LFA, we are very in contact with Youth and Sport, and as I'm telling you, it has been very frustrating. For over the years, when Liberia was going to play, so we did almost 50 communication to permanent citizens within Liberia and institution. Uh, we never received any positive result. We wrote LFA to give us a bus. We want to use their bus and we'll take care of the driver. We wrote petroleum institution or company within this country to help us with fuel, our boss to go and come. More than 1, 2, 3 petroleum company. Nobody replied positively. We betting company, all the big betting company you see, we wrote them, asking them to help us at least to take care of 4 or 5 because our whole plane was to carry like 50%. We went to the parking there to where they have that bus that can go Ghana and things then. We talked to them, we had a budget, we took it to the people, attached it to our letter. We took it to GSM company, all the people. Nobody replied positively. It cannot only be the how they call it, the government all the time. Yes, we are also trying to reach to the government through youth and sport, but those permanent individuals who are also benefiting from our country resources, those private companies that are acquiring more and giving less tax to the country should be the one also coming in to see the little we are putting in to give up more. We are not just come there go people. We are registered at the business registry. This is a legal organization, Liberia National Football Fan Base Association. We also have our bank account, and we have our mobile money number attached to our how they call it, our institution name. So it is not Hillary Johnson coming to you to appeal for money for my for my private how they call it. I have classes that are not even able to attend to AMU or university master program. I'm out of school. There's nobody to help. I'm not going to go ask for that. I'm coming for you to help for us to support Liberia football, and then you still find nobody willing to help. So sometimes it demotivates our supporters. But again, we are not deterred. We are trying to put in some mechanism to keep pushing. We have a vendor also in Liberia. We are talked to when you look at the Senegalese, Ghanaian and stuff like that. We have those things already. We have those design, everything for like for our cherry squad. There is no money. We just need less than 3,000, 5,000 to help us, the United States. We will have the best of uniformity. Like the way the team is on camp right now, we should be like the afternoon. We should go there to motivate the player at the hotel. We don't have the capacity, the financial capacity to transport our people to the hotel, to come to the hotel, to sing that song early in the morning, go and wake our players up to motivate them and parade with them to the stadium. We don't have that capacity. And everybody want to look at when you're going in. So LFA say, oh, that LFA is supposed to do it, LFA is supposed to do it. Yes, LFA is supposed to try. We and LFA should be in a collaboration, but then through the youth support, the government, and permanent individuals, those citizens of the country, they also foreign companies that are benefiting from our country to also be able to help, and we are not getting that. That's the most disappointing part about it, my brother. So we are not yet traveled with the national team, but some of our fans have had the opportunity to travel with their club team. Yeah, we doing the Ebola time, no, not Ebola, coronavirus time. I took 5 persons plus team travel with this car to Africa. During the time this guy was playing for winter, I took 50 Europe. We went to Sierra Leone. During the time Liberia, female honor 20 and I think honor 70 or national team were in were in Kinema. We took thanks to she make vehicle available. We took fair with her to where and what they our guests. Our president there make sure our guests won that day, and we were carried by the Sierra Leone top sport media. We still have that. We still have that on there. It's still active. We still have that news. But that our president at the peak, we motivate our guests to want that Sierra Leone at their stadiums. But then we just need the support. The same way other people are benefiting from our country, we just need as a rule is to jointly come together and support our national team.
To join and come together and support our national team. Hillary Johnson is our guest this morning. Let's go for this break. When we come back, we'll continue the discussion. This time, we're going to dive into Liberian football, talking about the appointment of our president, the Liberian Football Association president, as now the deputy chairman of Olympic Football Committee. Mr. Raji was appointed by the president of FIFA as the deputy chairman for Olympic Football Committee. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the upcoming league season. What are the plans for the National Fan Base Association? Let's go for this break to be right back. So welcome back. Hilary Johnson is our guest. We're going to bring in Hilary again. We're going to dive this time around at the level of Liberia Football Association. The new achievement for Liberia, as you may be aware, this achievement is not just about Mustafa Raji. It's about the country. It's about how well we can be able to stand out in the international stage. When we talk about Liberia football is growing, these are some of the things we're talking about. Our international relationship that have to do with the president relationship with FIFA, the president relationship with CAF, the president relationship with WAFU. He's as you may be aware, he's the vice chair for WAFU A. And you've been following his activities at the level of WAFU, at the level of CAF, also an executive committee member, and now he's been appointed as the deputy chairman for Olympic Football Committee. Big boost for Liberia, who will now be presented or will be present at the Olympics to be able to compete. This is a big boost for our country. With the president of Mustafa Raji, you can be able to make the case for Liberian football. Good leadership being exhibited by the president of Liberia Football Association. Then I bring in our guest again, Hilary Johnson. We'll talk about this. We're going to talk about his play in the upcoming league season. Hilary, welcome back. Let's talk about this new achievement for Liberia. I'm talking about it's not just about the president of Liberia Football Association, but it's about Liberia being called and appointed by FIFA to be the deputy chairperson on the Olympic Football Committee. How do you see this achievement for Liberia?
Oh, thank you very much. I think it is excellent, and I think that is one of the higher achievements for Liberia. So I think it's very good for many. We must appreciate that. When you look at the actual appointment, it doesn't come as a surprise to many Liberians like me, because when you look at the work that the current president at LFA is doing, I think he's doing a very good job. From the year that I used to play football, when you look at infrastructure, we tell him thank you. You see the two Safi where I used to play is very good. And for his latest fighting at the FIFA level, acquiring to be among the first starting 11 in the FIFA Arena project, I think is a very good thing, because the first time I saw it on video, I think it was and for Liberia, good time part of that 11 is very good. So honestly, the current president have a very good relationship, building very good relationship with CAF. The relationship with CAF president giving very and his work he do into CAF, into WAFU, and even at Liberia. It's also giving the leverage to go up or oppose with the CAF recent Congress election, more balance. So the equipment also coming from FIFA, I think it's also good, because a recommendation was also coming from CAF, letting through the CAF president. I think he's when you look at the record, yes, Raji did a proposal for the UAT work, something like that. Like I think every after 4 years stuff like that is part yeah. But also very, we cannot shallow close our eye on it. We want to see of the National Association. Even though we did it yesterday on our page, I also want to use the media all the work that he continued to do. Let me make it clear to you that sometimes people try to blame the FA for understanding things that people are not aware of. When you look at the current government, I'm talking about national government, often Liberians will say they want to take power, because they want to be in power. I was born in this country. I have not had the opportunity to live outside Liberia for I think 1 month. So all my life I've been here. We are witnessing the early Johnson Stanley because I was in that West uh, uh, mature during the Charles Taylor time. So from the early Johnson regime to the current people, you will see people want to come in power, but then once they take power, then they will try to say what the other men left there is what they're trying to fix first. And they forgetting that before getting into power, they will express or the show of blueprint or agenda that we're bringing to the position. So I mean, well, the national team we have no voting record in the LFA because we are behind the scene to make sure that we have our document info before applying for membership within the LFA. Like the way SWAT, other people are having membership within the LFA, but then we are not yet having membership, so we have no voting right. But we just want to commend the current president. He's doing well. There is nothing we can shy about that. For MVP wasn't carrying. Even sometimes when you win trophy, you won it on time. But then currently people carry 10,000, 20,000 every car. Even though the football we are not getting the needed result for the national team. I think for the current standard of the youth, the grassroots football and stuff that is taking place within the country, these are all the reasons that FIFA or CAF look at and give recommendation so that and also FIFA accepted to make sure that Liberia is now one of the leading member within the Olympic committee within Liberia. So I want to say congratulations again. I think it's good for Liberia.
Well, let's talk the upcoming league season. How do you view the upcoming league season for the angle of the fan base? What are the preparation like?
It is good. It is very good. A lot of fan club are planning. So what let me give you the gist. You are aware that we have the first national fan club tournament that Discovery won. So since that tournament, the 11 participating club, they already paid their fee for 2025, 2026. So we are also doing letter to many permanent people to see if they can help us with cheering material and things so we can be able to distribute to those fan club. So what that tournament did, it also encouraged other people that were not together to start putting in their plans to come together. So you will see if recent time before they kick off, other people try to do donation to their team, like normally Liscas sometimes do water donation. So we are looking up to them to see if they will live up to that standard. We are also looking up to other fan club, and then you also will see a very good turnout within the league because the current battle match tournament also put the league at another. Remember, Triple FC came from nowhere. It was a very serious contender within the battle match competition. So if they want to compete now in the battle match tournament, even though they may find challenging within the league, but they will fight to be part of the very big eight that will qualify for the upcoming battle match tournament that the league. And when you look at the women football too, the battle match league will also capture the women football when you rules and regulation of the 2025-2026 LFA League. When you go through it, you will see they get a battle mark era there already placed there. I saw capturing the women, the women also. So I think the league will be very much competitive. And when you look at Happy just recently in the cup, the branding of war gas, once you put more investment into football, you will get that. It was just a mistake that War Gas lost the cup to Determine Gear, but you saw the potential of the younger players from that ready challenge the Atlantic champion Determine Gear. They ready challenge Determine Gear, and it was very, very much up to standard. We saw a very competitive because they pushed Determine Gear from place to place, and it was back after Determine Gear scored. And before when Determine gets scored, then they get more frustrated, and Determine will keep scoring. After Determine gets scored during the Super Cup that just ended, you saw them putting more, and then they replied Determine with a very good goal. They put a little girl in, her hair was cut. I can't just remember her name. You saw her with that skill moving around. So everyone trying to put in more. When you look at Shatter Angel right now, they are doing more recruitment internationally. I saw them putting in some Ghanaian players into the team. So I can assure you, brother, there will be a very good competitive league for us this coming season. And to especially the competition department. When I remember when I used to play football, sometimes they would get our feature. They would say, "Oh, we're playing today." When you get at the pitch, then the people at the pitch will tell, "Oh, my man will not postpone your game." Or do all those things don't happen in Labrador football again? Serving as match commission within Labrador football, I have been opportune to build my capacity to the LFA. I understand the laws of the game. So sometimes I use that education to help my supporters so that when they on the field, they cannot be the one insulting the ref on those local mistake. You are on the field, you saw Reverend Washington Dodo implementing one of the recent laws of the game where determined girl goalkeeper hold the ball for I think no FC Facile, right? FC Facile goalkeeper hold the ball for more than the 5 8 seconds, and then the referee blew for corner kick. So all these things we need to educate our people, because tomorrow on the field, other people who have not seen that before, they will be the one jumping on the field to jump on the field. But member of the National Fair Bill will be there to talk to them and educate them. Also, we have another opportunity to go for safeguarding training, where we understand the well-being of players, and then some of those challenges that players face and difficulties. So as fair, we also should be to motivate and stand for our players in making sure that to talk to team management, talk to players, so that everyone can be very involved into whatever that happens at the team, so that no one can feel abandoned or ashamed or lonely at the team, to put in more time. So this season will be a very different season in Labrador football. I want to assure you that the fair will be available, and you will have interview most of our members at the very stadium. Compass will be very hard. We were very much planning to go at Compass. I want to say thanks to LFA again, FIFA. We have a plan by going to emerging for war gas, FC Pascal and Blackburn were early, let me say late Saturday night and early Sunday morning to parade with to promote Labrador football. But then unfortunately, they may say the Super Cup was transferred to Moravia, so we couldn't. Many of our members, you saw out there supporting SC Facile, you saw out there supporting Blackman Warrior. There are few people who say have that challenge of not accepting, but the majority within the national fan base are accepted to support Labrador football, and that's what we will continue to do.
But before we let go of you, do you have any other thing you want to say?
I just want to say thank you to Ethos for always giving all the platform, for always bringing Labrador football to the doorstep and other sport. You guys are doing a very good job. I want to send the message out to my fans and my members at the Labrador National Football Fan Base and all Labradorians. We should go at the field tomorrow in our numbers to go and support our Liberia national team. Do not stay at home and think that the boys will play matches to be supporting themselves and then to be playing the game. They need to be motivated by us. So once we are there in our numbers, we will get the needed result. Our players are here. You have we have a very good, skillful guys in the team. You have the leg of Leonard. You have the leg of uh, the heavy 11 guy who traveled Europe already. What's his name? Uh, uh, who's the heavy 11 guy? I forget my player name. I mean, can you help me? The winger. He just joined the team. He couldn't come doing yeah. So yeah, so we have all the people in the national team, and we have Emmanuel Foley. Emmanuel Foley is our job. He is someone who is from the soil. Everyone is from the soil, but then to have him presently on the national team should motivate us all to go there and make him feel happy, so that when he go back at South Africa, he can make sure to defend his win till he can play against Barcelona in the Champions League, so that he can feel proud. We want to say we will be there tomorrow to support the national team. We want to say a victory to our boss, feel very happy, feel at home. No matter what, we turn our invitation down, no matter what, we turn Liberia invitation down now. There will be a time that every players will be accepting to play for Liberia. They may not even have a Liberia background. We will have to accept that. So now those who have the background that are playing, that are denying or refusing the call, we have to respect their own view because everyone have their right. But then those who are on the team are also Liberians and willing to accept to play for to come and support, play for Liberia. We will be there to support you. Go on the field, feel proud, feel at home, and give all the needed result. Or win for us tomorrow. Even if that 1-0, let's get away tomorrow and let's take over the second. If our point may not reach to go for the playoff, let us be at the second place to in this campaign because we go first place. We shouldn't allow Namibia to win us here. Namibia win us here, they will qualify automatically to go for the second place of playoff because they already have 15. When you add that 3 there, it will be 18 points. They may be equal to other teams who are already into that category. Let's deny them here so that if we cannot go for the second place, so that we can prepare well and motivate ourselves for the up challenge. Again, thank you, Intersport. Thank you to Liberia National Football Fan Base Association for all their support. Tomorrow, colors, you will see all we have small suit for our people. We will be there with our big flag to support our national team as always. We look forward to the LFA for always responding to us to help our members with few tickets to go to Gate 19 to support our national team. Again, thank you very much.
Thank you, Hilary Johnson. Thank you. He's the president of the Liberian National Fan Base Association talking to us. And at online keyword that I can talk about, let's go to the field. That is, you need to understand we cannot sit home and begin to say the Lone Star cannot play, the Lone Star cannot play. If every one of us will go at the stadium, support our boys to victory, the 12 men in football game is very important. The 12 men can intimidate the opponent. So I believe on tomorrow, all of us will make our way at the SKD to cheer our boys to victory. By 12 noon today, we will have the pre-press match conference. That will be a pre-press match conference. It will be done at the headquarters of the Liberia Football Association right in Concord Town. So we will be there to bring to you live our coaches as well as the captains of both sides. They will have to talk to us concerning their preparation on tomorrow. But I believe in our boys that we can get a win tomorrow. Every one of us can't make a way at the SKD. You cannot sit home if then you want for Liberia to do better. Everyone need to go together. We need to support the team. We need to fly the colors together, the red, white, and blue. That fill the stadium on tomorrow, that we will see our boys and be able to cheer them to victory. And the operator themselves will see Liberians and say we cannot make it. Thank you so much for following us on this May edition of Sports Extra. My name is Elijah Pine. I've been here. Bye-bye.
Intel Sports, Liberia's biggest and professional sports television station, is now located at GSA and Rehab Drive in Painesville. Intel Sports is 100% Liberian owned. It is an exclusive sports platform that provides extensive and quality local content sports programs across the country. Follow us on our Facebook page, YouTube, Instagram, or better still, on our app on Google or Play Store. For business purposes, you can contact us on these numbers. Intersports will remain Liberia's exclusive and best sports television station. Beyond the live conversation, the analysis and discussions with the stakeholders, players, and fans live and direct on Intersports. Weekend Wrap comes your way every Saturday from 10 to 12 midday. Join your presenters, Elijah Pine and Edwin Batafoyen, live and exclusive on Intersports. The exclusive sports show is a 1-hour conversation with policymakers, stakeholders, and direct actors in the sporting sector. The exclusive sports show brings you face to face with those who make the news in the sporting sector of Liberia. Join your host, Julius Compton, every Thursday from 1 to 2 p.m. for the program, The Exclusive Sports Show, live and direct on Intersports. It's new, factual, reliable, and professional. That's Sports Today on Intersports. Watch all of the actions, interviews with the athletes and experts in the sector on Liberia's exclusive sports online television, Intersports. Sports Cross Sports News live on Intersports at these times. Beyond the live conversation, the analysis and discussions with the stakeholders, players, and fans live and direct on Intersports. Weekend Wrap comes your way every Saturday from 10 to 12 midday. Join your presenters, Elijah Pine and Edwin Batafoyen, live and exclusive on Intersports.
So happy. You can see how after they are playing SKD. I'm so
feeling so happy about the game. And then when we come back into the game, you don't.
No, the game was fun. Apart from that, see, they tell Reverend Aswanya how game. The game was fun. They said Reverend, you know the game. The game was fun. We went to equal game. But I win at this point.